Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan.
Got to see some young folk today.
Well,
huh?
I got a big shout out here to Rolling Meadows Elementary School, a career on
Look at that.
wheels. Yeah, now listen, this is always a wonderful time, especially for the kids, to sample various professions and the vehicles involved in those professions. Well, there you can see Storm Tracker 4 shined up, looking good, and that, of course, is our official station storm chase vehicle, if you will. So here are some of the kids, all age ranges. You see FedEx, paramedics as well, police officers. And there you can see I'm showing the kids the inner workings there of Storm Tracker 4. A lot of things happening, a lot of gear that's inside that vehicle. And some of the white dots were the kids that not have the waiver sign to show them on TV. But thank you guys for a wonderful time. Up next on the calendar, Stonewall Flanders Elementary School. I'll be there on Thursday. That's part of the Harlandale ISD school system here. So we're going to have a great time Thursday. And if you have any interest in having me out to talk weather with the kids, maybe it's a career on wheels with Storm Tracker 4, there's my email address, or you can hit me up also on Facebook, and we'll make it happen. All right, here we go. Across the area this morning, wow, it was cold, and we actually had a freeze in spots. Helotes, 31 degrees. There's Lake Hills below freezing. Castroville hit 32. Sandy Oaks down south with Elmendorf, 32 degrees. Officially at the airport was a 38. And a spotty freeze all around the area. Lakey into Cuero, 30 degrees. Look at Howellsville, 29. And by the way, this little dot here in Bernie, that's bad data that's coming out from Bernie, where the sensor showed 7 degrees this morning. It wasn't that cold, but the color table picks up on that. That's where you see that. So 4-zone weather watchers now, oh, what do you say about these temperatures? I mean, it is just as nice as it gets. 70 from Dave Tallboy's there, Rogers Ranch. We have 73 in Floresville, Gary Seidel, and Stephen Jordan in the 70s. Raul B. Rodriguez Law with a key view. Clear skies, not cool to chilly tonight, but not as cold as recent mornings. 40s and 50s to get your day started. Afternoon temperature will be a little warmer. We're going to go up into the low 80s. So my official low Wednesday is 50 degrees in San Antonio. Yeah, so, maybe a light coat or jacket. And then short sleeves, 81, and still a little bit breezy. In terms of the headlines ahead, the humidity is set to build back in. This is going to give us milder mornings, too. So just one more chilly morning, and then you see we're going to have a steady diet of the 60s. And for those of you that want warm weather back into the area, well, there you go. Feast your eyes on this. Look at that trend. We're going into the 80s for all 7 days ahead of us here. And the humidity is going to be building back in, not so much tomorrow, but you're really going to start to notice it Thursday. And that could give us a few patches of a little early fog. Not tomorrow. Thursday, there you see a few spots of a little bit of fog. And then also on Friday, we could start the day off with a little bit of a fog. Looking ahead to the weekend, I have pulled the plug on the rain chance here. So I'm just not terribly impressed with what I'm seeing with the trends. This is our next weather maker. You see a lot of and it's also going to take a track toward north, which does not help us out for rain chances. But then later next week, we will start to see the opportunities maybe for a few showers. So beyond our 7-day scope here with our forecast, that's the 6 to 10 day outlook, which still has the promise of a more active pattern in our forecast. But that's 6 to 10 days out. Here you can see our 7-day forecast. We're going to be back into the low to mid 80s. And right now, just a little 20% rain chance early next week, Monday and Tuesday. Out west, it is a steady diet of 80s in your forecast. Not much on the rain chances. Hill country, those cold mornings, we're going to leave them in the rearview mirror. We're going to start to warm things up for you, and as well as our eastern zone extended forecast. Mandy?